So today I'm going to be replacing the water pump and thermostat on this 2008 Nissan Armada. You're going to need 2 gallons of the 50/50 mixture blue coolant. This one's compatible with Nissan and all Asian vehicle right there. Honda, Hyundai, Nissan, and Subaru. Then you're going to need a water pump. This one is from Hitachi. The part number is WUP0006. And you're going to need a thermostat as well. This is from Eisen. This part number is THM-011. So in order to get access to the thermostat and the water pump, you're going to need to remove the engine cover and the airbox assembly with the serpentine belt. So I already did a video on that, so you can go ahead and go look at the serpentine belt removal video and it'll show you how. So in order to drain the coolant, you need to remove this splash shield down on the bottom. It's held on by a 10mm bolt, 4 of them, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. Once you remove the splash shield, here's your petcock. It's located on the passenger side on the bottom. I'm using a 19mm wrench to loosen it. Make sure you have a drain pan underneath. Open your radiator cap on top so it'll drain faster. Once you remove the engine cover, the airbox assembly, and the serpentine belt, the thermostat is right there and the water pump is right there with the pulley. So the thermostat housing is held on by 3 12mm bolt. The water pump housing as well is held on by 6 12mm bolt. The water pump pulley bolt is 4 10mm bolt. So that's what we have to remove. Here's the thermostat. Take note of the orientation of the thermostat where it sits. Make sure you have a drain pan underneath. When you put the new thermostat back, you're gonna make sure this jiggle is on top. Remove the 10mm bolt from the water pump pulley. So to remove the 4 10mm bolt on the water pump pulley, you'll need a 10mm socket, a flathead screwdriver, and another set of 10mm socket and 3/8 ratchet. So if I want to remove this bolt right here, I'm gonna put the 10mm socket on the bottom, and then I'm gonna hold it in place with a flathead screwdriver. And then I'm going to break it loose. Then I go to the next bolt and do the same thing. Now loosen the bolts. Take out the pulley. Once the pulley is out, remove the 6 12mm bolt on the water pump. And the last bolt is right here. One last bolt. Alright, once you have the water pump out, go ahead and compare it with the new one, and then transfer over the gasket as well onto the new one. So it should be like this. And the thermostat right here as well. Old one, new one. Make sure the jiggle is up on top, and that's it. Let's put it back. Make sure to clean the matting surface with paper towel, getting rid of any residue on the mating surface. Alright, that looks clean. So I'm going to have one of the bolt holding the gasket in place. After that, just hand screw the rest of the bolts in. This last one a little tricky, so you gotta be careful. Torque these bolts down to 18 foot-pounds. Put the pulley back in. Now to tighten the bolt, you're gonna put a 10mm socket on one of it. Same thing, put a flathead screwdriver on it to prevent it from rolling too much. And then you're gonna tighten it. Same thing over here. This side as well. After you tighten all done, put the thermostat back. Alright, put it back. Put the 3 12mm bolt back in. Alright, once you are done putting in your thermostat housing, go ahead and put your serpentine belt back in, your air box assembly back in and your engine cover back in. So I got the serpentine belt back in, the air box assembly, the engine cover, and then on the bottom I have the petcock back tight in. So make sure to have that one tightened before you refill with coolant. So I'm using a spill-free funnel to refill the coolant at the radiator cap. Now I'm going to turn on the vehicle, let it run and idle for 30 minutes until the radiator fan kicks on. And then once that kicks on, then I turn on the heater up to high. And once you feel the heater, then your vehicle is done. Top off the reservoir and put back the radiator cap, and that's it. Make sure to check for leaks in case there is leak. So the radiator fan kicked on, so go ahead and put back your radiator cap. Top off the reservoir if you need to, and that's it. After that, put back your splash shield on the bottom and you're done.